Thanks. A change is coming to how new Green Bay police officers are evaluated during the hiring process. Department leaders say they will stop using a special emotional intelligence assessment for recruits. Elise Noe joining us now in the newsroom, or in the studio that is, on why department leaders say that test is no longer needed. Elise.
Cami, the city's Police and Fire Commission approved the change last week, making it effective immediately. Now, Green Bay police leaders say the department's EQI assessment, a test meant to measure emotional intelligence, is no longer necessary for new hires. According to Police Chief Chris Davis, the department decided to drop the EQI assessment for recruits after finding it didn't provide much additional information beyond the department's required psychological evaluation. Now, that evaluation includes hundreds of questions reviewed by a licensed psychologist, along with the follow-up interview designed specifically for police candidates. Davis says the EQI test was never used to disqualify applicants or make final hiring decisions specifically. The chief says the department found the EQI test worked better as a tool to help experienced officers identify personal development and leadership training needs later in their careers.
What we've found is where we think it is most valuable is in providing insight to the individual about things that they can work on to be more effective, rather than providing us with something that we need to make a hiring decision, because those are really two different things.
Green Bay Police says they will keep the EQI assessment for internal promotion opportunities, and new officers will still undergo that full psychological evaluation before joining the force. Cami.